beginning of another Sim Racing Alliance season. It's been a long break, and we're back.
It's been quite a long break, and I think you, me, and everybody involved with tonight's action is super excited to get going.
So they got a straight fight the rest of the night. He's going to have to make a move. That's a Punterino.
Serious pressure from Boostra. Trying to switch on the inside. So when he goes on the inside for the defense, oh my goodness, right in between.
He's going to dive to the inside of both of them. They're going to go three wide corner. And we're off and away for SRA.
Welcome back. Second to last race, Laguna Seca. It's gonna get toasty.
I think it's already toasty.
Is it already toasty?
It's already toasty.
How hot is it in Fahrenheit? I don't have that in Fahrenheit. It's like 110 or 112?
112, I think is what it was telling me last night, and it dropped to 108 during the race.
Yeah, you gotta keep our tires in shape. If you have a spin, it's gonna be bad news for laps. Fairly technical course, I would say. Nice flow in sector 2-3. One of the few US track that I actually like. It's pretty popular in older games too because it's one of the older track. In most games, let's go through the track map. How long do they have? They have a minute plus. Let's go through a track map. Tonight we are racing in Laguna Seca in California, 3.6 kilometer, 2.2 miles, 11 turns. We have the infamous corkscrew here. So pit straight is kind of straight, but not also straight. It's actually turn 1. And then we come out down to downhill braking turn 2, Andrade hairpin, double apex or one single apex. Good overtaking opportunity. Or for silly diving. Turn 3, 4, good flow, slight braking. Turn 4, high speed. So downforce, if your car is downforce, set up well, it's gonna be advantageous. That bring you overlapping onto turn 5. Kinda almost 180, you feel like. That brings you uphill to turn 6. Turn 6, quick dabs, capture the inside camber. It's very important because camber helps you just pull so many more G. But if you go in too much, there's a sausage there to send you to the moon. Up to slight turn left in turn 7. Turn 8, we have corkscrew, the infamous bend in the circuit. High elevation drop, very steep. There's a blind spot. You can't really see the track. So if someone spun there, you may just nail them right at the side. Brings you to the high speed left. Turn 9, that will stress your right front tire a lot. So if you are driving a front engine car, you gotta watch out and not overcook your tire. Turn 10 again, high speed corner. I would say medium high speed, not that fast, but medium high speed. What makes it fast is the camber. You capture the inside turn 10 corner, you're gonna get a good camber boost. Brings you down to the last turn, turn 11, hairpin. If you get a good exit, max throttle, it's gonna yield you a good half a second down to turn 2. But also because it's hairpin, also susceptible to diving and attack. So it depends how much you want to defend or how much you want to optimize your exit. And depends how much you're under pressure and if you're attacking or baiting a defend.
Just make the car wide. That was my plan last night against a certain McLaren.
Green light, go, go, go.
Looks like we are about to start our quali. Who's gonna start the race first? I'll start to lead the pack. Looks like Liz is leading the pack of silver. While that's going, I'm gonna go through driver standing. Right now, we are still leading by Roy K. Surprise, surprise. But not too far back. We have Caleb O'Neill, only 10 points back. 63 points back is Fate. A little bigger gap, but not too far behind Fate. We have Toaster. P5, we have Rife and Rutledge, P6. Shatna, P7. P8, Garcia. P9, Guerre. John Lissu leading the silver quality pack is rounding up P10, and he's currently the leader of silver. To team championship, we have midfield master leading the entire pack, so not midfield master. And then we have Soda Jerks, P2, Comic Racing Pisswasser Division P3. P4 is GRR Gator Boots and Gucci Belt Suits. P5 GRR again. Spectral Kinesis. P6 we have Crispy Bread Raiders. Oh, they have been dropping a teeny bit throughout the last couple of races. And P7 rounding out we have I forgot to look up. It's Dune. Team no. At Reedus? I forgot. Sorry.
I don't have it up.
And then
This
Team
is
8
team?
we have Red Eye Racing. Yeah, Team P7. I never remember how to pronounce that name.
Martyr Shelbyville?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'm looking at D5.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have no idea how to say that. I didn't watch Dune.
Yeah, I didn't read Dune. Alright, looks like we are about to have a first meaningful time coming in. List is clearing turn 3. I guess another thing that is nice about qualifying in hot temperature is your tire gets into the window quickly. You don't have to wait 2-3 laps like last week. Last week is we have to be so gentle about it. Oh,
From one
nice
extreme
camber.
to the other.
Oh, that drop
Little
a
deep.
little oversteer, yeah. Coming back to turn 10. Nice camber use on the curb. Use all the width. Last turn.
What's up, Mr. Rife?
Hey guys, thought I'd
Hello.
join you for a hot second while waiting for quality to go out here.
Yep, we're just watching the silvers go around right now.
Yeah, tell me your thoughts. I mean, obviously you guys have gotten the pre-stream all done. What's going on?
It's hot, and it's gonna be slick.
Yeah. That surely is my expectation. I mean, looking at the first qualifying times come up here, I mean, last 124.9 seems pretty. Look, it seems like a pretty banker lap. I'm not gonna lie with you.
The
I think
leaderboards
so.
would say otherwise.
Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at the lead. Oh my god.
Yes.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, to 22.
Yep.
He's strong. I mean, there's no other way to say it. So, I mean, my expectation coming into this qualifying is that I'm going to be behind K. That's for sure.
You have your work cut out for you, sir.
Yeah, certainly do. But
You're quite tight with Shadna and Fade, it looks like.
Yeah, Zodi, Fade, and Shatner, they were doing some solid times in practice. So I'm kind of looking at that as well. Debating an alternative strategy this go around, too. So.
Well,
Are you considering
divulge that over the stream?
I already told some of the people who are in D6 chat, you know, if my competitors are out here on the stream because they see I got into the chat and they're really that dedicated to beating me on strategy, then power to them. That's all I say.
Are you saying you're considering halfsies?
I am considering halvesies with the tire swap mid-race. As deck is high and temperatures really suck. I am seeing time start to come down here for the quality, though.
Last night, actually, the deck was not high if you managed to not damage them yourself.
Yeah.
That's a big if, though.
If you could avoid
That
a
is
spin,
the if, yeah.
Yeah, if you could avoid a spin, I think you were okay.
The tread life is actually plenty left at the end of it. But yes, it is a big if. But if you get to manage that, the tire tread has plenty left at the end of it.
It's interesting. I'll have to take that into account. Then I may end up editing my plan.
Yeah. So for your information, my worst tire finishing has 1.97 mil left, so barely under 2.
That's certainly not that bad.
Yeah, so the tread life is definitely there, but yes, that is a if you don't grain or blister them.
Well, I'll definitely take into consideration. But yeah, right now, I'm here in the lobby taking a look at the qualifying times here. Are you guys seeing any massive performance? I don't have race control up, so is there any massive increases going on? As I just saw.
Not at the moment. Alan Long is up 0.3, but he's almost
a little further back.
Behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Liz is about even with himself.
Ooh, KC just moved up quite a bit actually, from 9th up into 4th.
Yep, but he's still a good bit behind. He's still a second plus behind.
Yeah, but of course, you know, I'm here for my teammate. Here to give him props, and of course the silver driver's having a little bit of trouble. Talk about expecting the tires to tumble a little bit. Dykstra is in the pits right now, and a bit of a strategy that I saw in the Division 4 race, and something I do expect to see here through quali is getting that one last run on cooler tires. So, because the tires do come up in temperature enough to notice a performance decrease during quali, so making that pitman going out right before the timer expires, and then trying to make it happen.
I noticed some silvers in D5 doing that last night.
Yeah, I would imagine going to the pit, it takes too long. I would just like do a slow lap, a cool lap.
I guess it depends. But yeah.
So
Anyway,
currently,
I'll get out of you guys here right now because I got quali coming up. I'll let you
you have 3 minutes.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me on. I'll move on down.
As Liz coming to the finish line, 7/10 down. Up.
24 flat.
24 and flat. That is definitely very competitive, even in D5.
Silver's getting close to that right now.
Nope. Looks like Wong got a yellow. Ooh, that looks painful. The Tilius Mercedes.
Ooh.
That's GG. Yep. That's no time for another lap. That looks like oversteered or understeered out of turn 4. Too much outside sand, gravel. Who's up right now? Not a whole lot, actually, right? We have 24 drivers tonight. Half and half, exactly. Yep. Silver and gold. So right now I'm on Alan Leung. The only driver who's improving his current lap.
Dead even right now.
Might have cursed the man.
Oh. Picked up a little too, maybe we did.
You still have one more lap, so after this.
All or nothing.
Ooh, a little sausage.
Dan Meyer's up 7/10.
I'll hop on board with Dan Meyer. Leung stays in 3rd place. I think Leung's called it good. Yep, Leung, I think he's ran out of fuel. On to Dan. Actually, I'm going to go to Kovic, crossing the finish line, 8/10 up. That'll bring him to P4. And to Dan Meyer, coming to 11.
Should gain a couple spots.
P9. Beach Piece. Kovic is still going, a quarter second up. 5th. Yep. Coming out to turn 4. Quick dab of brake. Use the inside curb. Up to the infamous corkscrew. Roller coaster ride. Oh, that was well executed. Half a second up. That's gonna be a good bump. Ooh, he lost a good bunch. Dang it.
Good chunk.
Yep. That would still put him P2, yeah? Yup.
Yeah.
Still a full second between second and first in silver.
That's
What a
crazy.
gap. What a gap.
Ooh, overcooked the last turn. Menzies will stay in P11.
Myers still got one more lap. Finishing.
Nope.
Oh, I guess that's it. He'll stay at P9 for silver. Quite a spread here for silver timing, actually. A 3+ second spread. Well, I mean, 1 second is between the first two drivers, I suppose. So afterward, we're about a second and a half between P2 and P11 in silver.
Don't look now, but K is leading the gold, so I think that's going to change in about a minute and something.
Who's leading the pack? Do you know?
K.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's hop on board and curse the man. Slowly, gently, warming up the tire. Which turn, when you're battling someone, let's say you're attacking, which turn do you think is the hardest for you to follow or attack here?
6 and then through the corkscrew.
Corkscrew?
Yep.
I would say definitely 6. Corkscrew, I'm okay. I wouldn't attack for sure. You're just gonna end up homicide and suicide. But I think I can follow corkscrew okay, but 6 I have such a hard time following anyone. I have to lift way early to get visual on any references.
I was relatively, and right out of the gate with a 23.4 for K.
Okay, a bank collapse. Put half a second between him and silver.
I was relatively conservative through 6 and through the corkscrew, just because you don't know how the car ahead of you is going to react going through those corners, and I didn't want to plow through somebody. So,
And I feel like it's high risk, low reward when you are like going
Yes.
into those two. The death is very bad.
but if you time it correctly, 6 is a good overtaking spot.
Yep. That given if you have to have some significant overlap going into
Yeah.
it, and you have to play chicken and win. Look like Kate currently is 4.5 tenths up
Yep. On
into
pace
turn
for-
10.
Oh yeah, he's a half a second up. He's about to bang out a 22 here.
Yep, we're just gonna wait for his turn 22 to show up, and act like this is still D6.
Yeah, it's normal.
This is what D6 is supposed to do, is just whip
Yeah.
out 22s. Oh, there we go, 22s. 28. What the? SRA is fast. I'm not even having a good time in D5 here. Pat says the SRA is getting fast.
Pat, you
I am
think you could hang at Laguna and D6 right now?
That's right. Yeah, Kate versus Pat. I'm gonna get on a Fate. Fate is 1.6 up. That would put in P3.
Yep. Just P3.
Yeah, 22.8. That's right.
That's right, in D6.
In D6. Get it under O'Neill, crossing finish line. Gets him to professional P5. And onto Shatna. Turn 5. Midfield master.
was watching Shatner a little bit in practice, and he was, like Rife said before, while silvers were out, he was putting down some heaters.
What was the man doing?
Low 23s.
Oh boy. Man, that car looks nice. I do like a McLaren. That's why I picked it in the first season. That's how a new person picked the car. At least I did. That car looks cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Coming into 11. Looks like he's about to have traffic. Peace Walser division's in front.
Garcia.
That gets Shatner to P4.
Fade may take it away.
I'm a hop on to oh, where is she go?
Fade just went to P3.
Rive is P2 into turn 5. 410s up. Getting really close to Kate. I think Rive is also eyeing down a 22. Oh, very close to it.
Through 6, yeah.
It was. Come above the crest, unweight the car. Oh, dicey. Yeah, I got abort. I mean, has been aborted for him, I suppose. Oh, is it? That's it for him? He has another lap, I suppose, if he come out right now. Or he's like, he thinks that's good enough. Not catching Kate is not gonna happen. And yes, about 3.5 tenths to the back of him. I'm gonna get onto Guerrero.
Yeah, Greer's up a couple of tenths there.
2 tenths up, coming to the crest before corkscrew. Oh, that is a beautiful shot of the corkscrew. Looks like Ripes just came out of the pit. One last lap.
Man is back on the track and in the chat.
Oh, is he in the chat?
Is that Rife?
I don't know. Who's our new commenter? Don't recall seeing the name. I'm gonna get on to Tony Swan. Tony Swan in the Gucci just went wide on turn 5 exit. That cost him his half a second. On to Shatner. Going uphill into 7. Over the crest to 8 corkscrew. Oh man. About 4 tenths up. Half a second, yep. That would get him P3, I believe. Is Rife that done? I see a yellow.
That did move Shatner to P3.
Last lap for Rife, I believe.
Yep.
Let's hop on board. See if we can dethrone K. Short shift. Exit, a little more sand. Cost him 1/4 of a second.
It'd be hard to make that up.
It would be a little wide into 4. Currently 3 tenths down his PB. Alright, I'm gonna hop on board to Faye, who's currently 1/10 up. Oh my god, I'm sorry, sir. I think I cursed the dude. I absolutely did. He overshot a.
Yeah. Stop cursing these people.
Tony Swan just bumped 4 places at least to P7. With O'Neill. Quite a spread today, the Delta. Oh, Sauber didn't qualify. Interesting.
E24 it is.
Yep. So let's go through top 10, I suppose. We have Kate, our leader, again. No surprise here. And then on the right of him, on the outside, we have Rife. Shatner, roll 2 inside. Fate, roll 2 outside. John Lees, inside. Oh, midfield master on the roll 2. Not bad, not bad. That's gonna wind their team championship gap by a good bunch. Liz inside on the roll 3 and O'Neill on the right side outside. Right behind O'Neill, P8 is Guerrero, teammate, sandwiching P7, Tony Swan. And then we have Garcia, P10. Oh, P9 first, I skipped that, sorry. J May, P9. Garcia, P10. And then Fisher on the inside again, P11. While they're about loading their setup and pit strat, let's thank our sponsors. As well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Trek Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Trek Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that enhances your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. And to Go Setups, premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level.
Yeah, this is...
Alright, we are just in time for the formation lap. As the drivers are pulling away. Looks like Rive is ready to go, flashing his light.
Oh, he must have learned that from Justin.
Yep. Keep bothering him, your opponent, until they make a mistake. Where's Meyer? Meyer's P19. Sauber is the back. Looks like the camera rotate itself, yeah?
Yep.
Dope. Oh yeah, that's right. The formation guide starts right at the corkscrew.
Yep.
So it's gonna be quite confusing for the people in the back. They start quite early. All right, everybody line up.
Odd.
Double file. It was. Because you still have like 3 more corners to go. 4 if you count the corkscrew. As we're coming to the last corner, let's look at the back of the pack. Oh, Sam Harris in the pit. Last car of the pack's also coming to the last turn.
Life is
Well,
awful far over.
He is kind of far over. Hope he doesn't get a DT. They both get a good launch. Midfield Masters also had a... I would say Midfield Master got an even better launch. Lining up single file for turn 2. Extremely peaceful in the back. Everyone's very polite. D6. Good stuff. Back to the front. Rive and K definitely pull a gap behind them to the second row. Side to side turn 4. Between Kovic and Andrew Wong. Turn 5 looks like Wong get to keep his place. Alright, any more from the back? I'm gonna look at...
Couple of position changes.
Yep. I'm gonna jump a lot of places at the moment. Looks like Sarver also got Mansi from behind.
He's already up 2 positions. Well, 1 because Harris started in the
Harris
pits,
starting
I
the
guess.
pit. Yep, I wonder what happened. Rive in front is still chasing K.
He's keeping it fairly close, and that's what he's going to have to do is apply pressure the entire race.
Since Rive mentioned he's half-seas, I wonder if K is half-seas here as well.
Well, if he went half-seas, you may have talked him out of it.
I don't know. I
know.
think he sounded pretty solid on half-seas, especially looking at the performance between the first row that I'm guessing may have been half-seas versus second row that didn't have half-seas, I'm assuming. Looks like this Mook made a pass and we'll replay that. On Gilchrist and oh, the Porsche went wide. Free place. Coming to 4th place with Fade. We have midfield master in front of him. Also midfield master in his teammate Shatner. Behind him has O'Neill. Just under second.
Like Steven Sarver plowing through the brake markers. There
Looks like
just before.
Sarver got a yellow. Was that what happened?
Yeah, he went wide going into the corkscrew up in replay.
Andrew Wong got a yellow. I'm replaying that. Also, your Sarver is on this picture-to-picture. Oh, went wide on turn 10, Andrew Wong. Oh, sent to the inside. That's expensive. Right into the pit. Oh, there's some door wrapping.
There
We
was
have beach
some
piece down.
contact.
Is that beach piece or who's that? That's not a
That
beach
was
piece.
A McLaren. I don't know
That's
which one though.
I'm onto a Tony Swan right now, chasing Guerrero, half a second in front, and behind him, 7/10 is Jay May. Looks like, oh, there's a lead change. I'm gonna replay that. Yep, looks like KMF made an error. Yep, error on turn 6 that give Rife the lead.
I don't know if you're looking at race control, but our top 2 have identical best laps.
Oh my god, you're correct. To the millisecond. Well, let's see if Rife make his car look as wide as possible here. It can be quite difficult to overtake even with similar pace. I believe you may need a 2-second pace differential to overtake here. Oh, this is tight. This is a good fight. Alright, while you stay on that, I'm gonna hop Back a teeny bit to Tony Swan, still half a second behind Guerre.
Rife is pulling away a little bit.
I know. He
There's
gets
a
2
1.2
tenths.
gap. He may have went halves.
Oh, the double purple on the leaderboard. That is a rare sight. That is a rare sight. Looks like Farrell got an overtake on Kovic. I'm going to replay that on the main screen. Oh, it's a teammate. Probably just yield, I imagine. Is that true? Or teammate's going to be elbows out? Nope, no defending here.
Team orders, man.
Yep, team order. GTFO. On to Guerre. Chasing Liz, and behind is Tony Swan. Dykstra got a yellow.
I'm replaying.
Oh, that was a good split.
Hopefully everybody made it.
Yup. Oh, onto the outside. Outside's off camber. Oh my goodness. Oh, that cut in a perfect moment we couldn't tell. This looks really tight. Liz is definitely under a lot of pressure from Guerrero. Rive's case not closing down the gap. Is still hanging around 1.1 to 1.2 seconds.
Looks like K closes a little bit in Sector 1, and then Rife is able to open it back up after that.
We lost 2 cars apparently. We lost Philip Menzie.
Yep.
And Dismuke.
I saw
And
a
J-May.
yellow from Menzies, and I was about to replay it, and he disappeared.
I disappeared. I see. Dismuke and J-May also disappeared. We're down to 22 cars. Garcia and Tony Swan had a place change. I'm going to replay that. Oh, Tony went really deep into 8B onto the cross group. Got overtaken on the outside in turn 9 by Garcia. Onto Gilchrist, chasing Alan Leung, fighting between P11 and P12. Oh, purple just got updated. Improvement of 1/10. No more double yellow. No more double purple.
Yeah, but Rife's last lap was a 23.5. It was just invalidated.
Invalidated. I wonder how he did that. 23.5. That's incredible. I suppose halfsies. Man, it's definitely halfsies.
Definitely, but is it worth the 30 extra seconds?
Second, he better make that up quick, because this gap is, if K is not halfsies, that is a big gap he has not pulled out yet. But I am guessing K may be also halfsies at the moment.
Yeah, those two are 6 seconds ahead of P3, so.
Oh, I cursed the man. I click on the corner Farrell. He oversteered onto the outside of turn 6. He was chasing Dan Meyer. Back onto P11 Alan Leung. Chasing Fishers, Stephanie Fishers for P11. Or for P10, my bad. Alan Leung right now is P11. They both had between P. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, they both got a 23, P1 and P2. So Rife got a 23.77 and K got a 23.5. They're both running in mid 23, and the rest is in 24 and 25s.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're definitely
both halfsies. Yep, K is definitely halfsies as well.
So taking tires is the plan for both.
Yep. Oh, side by side.
Little contact there.
Is that a blue flag?
Oh, yeah, it is, and they just almost went to the moon.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't see a Mercedes nearby.
It has
That
to
might
be Wong.
Wow, yeah, that has to be. I wonder why you elbows out like that. You're last place, blue flagged it.
Has he already
Even
made his? He's already made
Pit
his pit stop.
Yup, he oversteered exiting 10, sent himself nose first into Barry R. That was an expensive one too.
Quick.
Wonder how long was his stop? Wong's stop was 30 seconds stationary, so not the cheapest one. I would say actually kind of expensive. Oh my god, Rife did a boo-boo must have. I wonder if I can replay that. That brought, oh, I didn't replay far back enough. That brought K right back to the back of Rife.
3/10.
Yep.
I'm on Thomas Greer chasing down Laz.
Yep. Joan.
Greer makes the pass.
Yes. Oh, Jones went wide in corkscrew.
Yep. That battle for the front is saucy.
Yep.
Nice line from both through 6.
Cut 7. Oh, what a good chase down corkscrew. Not nearly close enough for a dive.
I'll jump back to Swan. Working on the back of Garcia.
In the front, the gap looks like steady 9/10 to a second.
I'm really excited for their pit stops.
Yeah. See who can execute better stops, because that is gonna make quite a difference at their level, especially running halfsies. Oh, you should go back to Lyon. There's a 3-car trains there. P11 with Fishers. P10, Learn, P11, and then Gilchrist. Oh, Gilchrist. Oh, Rich got a yellow?
Can we play it? It looked pretty expensive.
It did. Turn 10, is that? Oh, no, it's not turn 2. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That does look expensive. Listen, Guerrero just trade placed. I'm gonna play that. Oh my god, Staffley. We got double replay here. Guerrero went wide in the corkscrew. Staffley got penetrated. Oh my god. Oops. And then I believe that's Gilchrist. Couldn't stop in place. It's hard once you get penetrated there.
It is, trust me.
Oh yeah, you got help last night as well there.
Yeah, I think I had the same situation she just went through. I didn't come all the way around though.
Yep. I'm gonna hop back to the front. They're still fighting for the lead, within a second of each other. How about you hop on board to Kovic and Meyer? Let's do double coverage. We have two different battles going on here.
On with Meyer now.
I just saw him. Where did I lost him? Oh, I guess Kovic just dropped off.
Yep.
They were pretty close. I'll
get up with Greer, Garcia, and
until Swan. Swan's up the inside T10 or T7. Dive into corkscrew. Very tight.
So
very
sketchy.
polite. I know that. Man, especially you coming up and out of the crest is so sussy. Looks like K slightly got gapped. Big gap his nope, not really. I'd take that back. We have double Pisswasser in front of Tony Swan. Tony Swan is tonight is by himself. I don't think his teammate Rutledge is here. Nope.
Nope, I don't see him.
Back to the front.
Here.
The front gap in front is also close down to 0.6. Right went off T6. That have a lead change again to K. Another free place. Looks like that's exactly what happened to K before.
Yep.
Now the gap extends to 2+ seconds after the lead change. Oh my god. T6 is dangerous for people here, huh? It is. If you don't go for it, looks
no,
like Tony Swan went right. Also T6, right?
Yes, T6.
Oh boy. Kovic and Meyer, I'm on. Exiting 4. Outbreaking the Lambo on T5. Connor Farrell is yellow. I'm replaying that. Teleport back to the pit. T5 nearly penetrated the car in front. Saved it. Oh, there was rejoining without control. It's a big gap. Did they just call it there? Yes, he did.
I'm on with a 3-car battle for P3.
I'm with you. Looks like it's still Fate and
like
Shatner
essentially
with a team.
trying to fight for that last podium position.
Depends on the pace differential between the team. If Shatner's the faster one, I may just back O'Neill up as Fate. Looks like it's kinda happening.
It's a bad brake marker to be missing on the last turn.
Yep, you have to look for the curb.
Yep.
Looks like K has widened the gap to P2 Rife to 3.2, 3.1 seconds. While you're at that, I'm hop back to Fisher, chasing her teammate, Dan Meyer. Wonder if they're gonna execute team order. Andrew Wong, I believe, is the Tilius. Yes, that's Andrew Wong. He's need to yield soon. Yep, there we go. Yielding in the front straight. Wonder if Fisher is gonna get past. Not quite. The Tilius Mercedes splitting the beach piece.
There we go.
Yep. Hopping back front to O'Neill. fighting
right
for
on
fourth
the
place.
bumper.
Yup. I think Fate is definitely making himself, helping his teammate Shatna to pull away, solidifying their podium. That's what I would do if I know I cannot overtake my teammate with a significant margin. Just back him up. And it's so hard to overtake. I don't think that task would be too difficult if that's your objective.
He's got a long way to back him up to get any help from Laz.
I don't think he's gonna get help, but even a 3-4 second gap is gonna give Shen a good breathing room.
This is our only battle through a second.
Yep. Oh yeah, I don't think Fate is trying too hard at the moment. He is, last lap was over a second slower than his PB. So it's
Park it on the
definitely,
apex.
yep, it is hard to overtake here. Fishers is still behind Dan Meyer, hasn't overtaken her teammate yet.
We're down to 19 drivers.
Oh, we lost a couple more?
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look. Sam Harris got disconnected. Connor Farrell got disconnected. Whoa, I wonder what happened tonight. Fannel snapped.
It's too hot in the kitchen.
With that CPU running. P3 Shatner last lap didn't do too well. 55.6, about a second down his PB. The gap didn't get widened too much between teammates, midfield masters.
That is close.
That is really close, especially in corkscrew where you don't have much visions. Oh, Faye got a little wide on 9. Oh, 11 gets so close, O'Neal.
O'Neal definitely has the pace advantage. He's able to outbrake Fade in most of
Yep,
these
I
corners.
believe so. But just cannot get past. It is so difficult to overtake here. Fisher got a yellow. You want to play that?
Got it. It's like corkscrew.
A little wide. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Oh, wow.
bounce.
That was really... Okay, not too terribly expensive. But that bounce, though, wow, that was bad. I guess just too steep where your car, the wheels literally got lifted off. Wow, that was really more bouncier than I would have imagined. Oh, did she teleport?
She did, and I'm replaying a accident from Rich. A little too much curve there.
Saved it, saved it. Up front, Rife closed down the gap slightly from 3 seconds to 2.6 seconds to Kate, 2.4. It'll be interesting to see They're within some odd seconds. And their pit is coming soon in the next 10-15 minutes.
And then Sarver. Got Dan
that's a
Meyer,
good one.
Dykstra, and Steven Sarver.
And Wong's in the mix of it.
Yep.
Oh, look like Kate just came into the pit.
Oh, he did. I have a yellow from Laz. I'm going to replay.
I don't know if Stephanie is gonna come out. Maybe she gave up. She's still in the pit. Oh, it looks like an
Laz
unforced error.
Turn 6.
Oh, wide. Get spun. Stay off track. Nice, nice.
Good.
No extra damage. Kate had a 9-second stop. So only fuel, no tires.
No tires.
Dykstra got yellow. P15.
It's like corkscrew.
Again, with Maya in front. Oh, wow, that was weird. Maybe he knew he missed
Yeah.
and didn't want to penetrate Maya.
Yeah, that's my thought as well.
Garcia, I'm going to replay that on the main screen. With Andrew Wong behind. Oh, got touched slightly by Wong. That is extremely unfortunate, given Wong was blue flagged a lap down. You don't never gonna get penetrated, and especially not getting penetrated by a blue flag. I want to Eric's on P15 right now, chasing Garcia, who just lost a good bunch of time, I would say. Between Kate currently is about 33 seconds behind Rife. That is still about 3 seconds in front after the pit delta, so the gap did not change a whole lot given the pit. So I believe Kate is still effective P1.
That's if Rife doesn't take tires. I think a stop
That's
with no
true.
tires, the full stop is going to take 30 seconds.
Longer. Yeah, that's right. That is given if he only half-sees on fuel, not tires. That doesn't sound like a terrible strat, to be honest.
Oh, Rife just lost it.
Out of turn 10. That may have to force him on tire, to be honest. No 360, so it may not, I
We got a
suppose.
yellow from K.
Okay, yep.
Turn 6. Again.
Oof. No damage, no damage.
No damage.
That lost him a lot of time. That may have just given K or Rife the lead. If Rife doesn't take tire.
42 seconds back right now from Rife.
Yep, I'm a hop on board with Swan at the moment. Chasing K, but I don't believe that gap's gonna close. You're on to Kovic and Liz. A T6, yeah, that was...
No, that was
Wait,
out
what?
of the cork. That
Oh,
was
that
after
was
the
9.
corkscrew.
Yep, 9 went wide. That gave Liz a good bunch of breathing room. Yep, Fisher is done. She's still in the pit. Poor Stephanie. Back onto up front, P3 fade with P2 teammate Shatner.
It's like O'Neill's taking his pit already as well.
Case back to the rear of Thomas Guerrero. Even though Thomas hasn't surfaced mandatory pit, he's not obligated to yield, so he's free to run his own line. That's just a risk you have to take if you consider half C as a strat. We're just past halfway mark, so I imagine Rive's gonna have to come in soon.
Yeah, he's got to be coming in pretty. Maybe this lap. I'll stay on him just to see if he dips in here.
Yep. K's definitely getting backed up by Guerrero. Not that he's defending, but just the pace differential, but it's still difficult to overtake, even given a pace differential. Guerrero just made a mistake in turn 4, a little scrubbing on the tire.
Rife is dipping in.
Yep. I believe he can maintain the lead if he doesn't take tire. Because Kate made some air and now stuck behind Thomas, who's not yielding, which he's not obligated to.
See how long he's here. Shatner's just taking the lead. Fade to 2. He is definitely taking tires.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's bad place. Kate debating if he wanted to dive. Not quite. Guerrero elbows out in 11th. Then in the front straight.
Rife
Yep.
is just now leaving his pit stall.
Kate just passed into Andretti hairpin, so they're going to be extremely close. Depends if nope, this did not be that close. But if Guerrero make this defense up, it may back the entire pack up and put Rife right into the rear of Kate. Depends how long can Thomas hold on to it. Oh wow, that took a lot longer of exit than I imagined.
The exit is so slow that the entire pit road.
Oh my god, that was some
extremely
bumping.
slow. Who are you on with?
Yep. Kate was touching Tom Guerrero's rear corner, rear left on turn 5 exit. They were playing chicken in turn 6. But Kate didn't want to die, so he yielded. Where's Rife? Rife's good bit behind. It's 10 seconds or so behind.
P8, yeah.
Yeah, but he does have the fresher tires. But depends on how your tire was damaged or not. That may or may not be a big advantage because the tread wear is not that big in here. Most is the damage from braiding and blistering.
Yeah.
So if Kate managed his tire well and didn't damage it, he would have plenty left. Kate's going on the inside of turn 2. Didn't want to die from Thomas. Thomas still get to keep his place and backing the whole pack up. We have Tony Swan and Alan Leung behind him. We're seeing
Rich.
Let's turn 10. Coming up.
Sausage.
Rich. Oh, sausage.
That is almost identical. It was identical except for the spin
Yep.
to what happened to Rife.
Rife is about still 10 seconds. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh,
Kate just made the pass on
made the
Greer.
pass on Guerrero. Guerrero went off at turn 6.
I want to replay that actually. Yep, just a little too much sausage there.
Yep. Oh, he touched it.
Yep.
That's gonna be bad news for Rife right now. He has 25 minutes to make up all the delta he lost in the pit. Swan and O'Neill went in.
I don't see any traffic in front of K.
Except Guerrero.
No, he's already gotten around Greer.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Oh, no, Rife, yeah. Rife still gotta pass O'Neill and Guerrero, which Guerrero has demonstrated he's not yielding to someone who had pit, which he shouldn't necessarily have to be obligated. But I'm just saying that Guerrero would make it hard for Rife to catch K, as K just running ahead right now. And now O'Neill's behind. Is that Sarver?
It is Sarver. He's chasing down Tony Swan, who just exited the pits.
Still not saying.
Yeah,
Oh, you go ahead first. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say now it's O'Neill's turn to try to get around Thomas Greer.
Yep. I would say Guerrero defended probably harder than I would have with K, because there was a couple points where K was side by side. They were playing chicken. At that point, to me, is I know I'm holding you up and I am wasting time defending. I might as well let you go and I don't have to waste time defending. Or perhaps he was thinking, I guess, he want Kate to be there to space him between O'Neill, because O'Neill and Guerrero right now are fighting.
Yeah.
But also, there's a pit delta we're still looking at.
Sarver's closed up a little bit onto Swan. Still about a second back.
Rife last lap was about a second faster than K's.
23.6.
And that is a big difference, I would say, but I don't know if that's enough. Right now they have 10-second gap. You need 10 laps. That is 15 minutes. That is plus traffic, which Rife right now is right to the back of O'Neill and right to the back of Guerrero. O'Neill yielded.
Makes the easy pass on O'Neill.
Yep, O'Neill didn't want to be elbows out to waste time. I don't know if Tom Guerrero is going to do the same for him.
I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say no.
Yep, that would be my bet as well. That's the risk you have to take if you go halfsy and pit early. You have to deal with those who have not pit. They're not obligated to yield. Yep, Rife's definitely eyeing down a little bit on T6. Nowhere clear enough, but it's good to get a vision. Oh, that was a little close, yeah? Coming down 9. Side by side, I would say. Guerrero got the inside, Rife outside. Can you do a switchback? Got backed up a little bit, not quite. Guerrero still got the inside of next turn. Come back to the out for a driving line. A little wide, maybe dip into the graphic for Rife. Yes, he did. That block him down for the exit.
That lap was at 27.0.
Yes, that is definitely nowhere close enough to catch Fade. the longer he's behind Guerrero, the harder the catch is gonna be. Oh, that just happened.
He's made the pass.
On turn 4. So right now they are 10 seconds, 11 seconds. with 20 minutes left. I would say that is less than 10 laps.
Yeah, that's,
no,
a,
10,
that's a big
10
gap to make up.
Yeah, maybe
O'Neal with the
15.
dive into
Oh
the
my God!
corkscrew.
Someone just died.
I'm gonna replay that. O'Neal
Yeah, I think
dove
O'Neal
on,
just plowed
Greer.
it. That's not even close. Oh no, that's pretty close actually. That's pretty close. Oh, he got onto the inside gravel and plowed into. It could have been a lot closer. I wouldn't say it worked, but there's a potential. I wouldn't say blatantly that just ain't gonna work. But he dipped the wheel on the outside. That's what killed both of them. O'Neal again?
Another yellow from O'Neal. Sausage collects a nut. Nope. Just a little wide.
Still to outside. Is there damage? Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
expensive. Which gave a place to Liz. To our current leader, who has not pit, P1 Shatna, P2 Fate, a second and a half between both of them. Their lap time has been quite close to each other. The gap between P1 and 2 has not widened close down. Just under 25.5, they're about 25.4. Oh, Rife just went wide.
P6.
I'm hop on board with Gilchrist to the back of Dan Meyer. Is it Andrew Wong?
Yellow. Yeah, I got a yellow. I'm replaying.
Turn. Which turn is that? Is it turn 3? Yeah, that's turn 3.
Is it?
Yep. This just after 4 here. He's not having a good time tonight.
He is not.
Gilchrist just let his teammate pass, blue flag by Kate. Kate's now up the back of Dan Meyer. Ooh, he's diving down the inside. Oh, no, not that. They were further back. Dan was yielding really well. Oh, I think Stephanie disconnected as well. Yeah, I don't see her in the pit.
Yeah, she's gone. Oh. He was riding around by himself, but Steven Sarver started last. He's up to P11 right now.
That's some good points. That's some good points. You don't have to necessarily be the fastest to get good point. You just gotta not die and not get killed. Garcia yellow.
Side by side through
6. Oh. Oh, hold it. Oh, that was almost extra damage. Do you know who's the other car?
Do not.
Oh, looks like Gilchrist just made past Dan Meyer after exit of 5. They're still side by side after 6 into 7 coming into corkscrew.
Dan backs out.
Yep, not a bad choice. They're so sketchy there. And it's a chicane, so if you overtake the inside, it's not necessarily going to stick. Right, got a yellow. I'm going to replay that. Oh, and why? Is that 6? That is 6. Damage! Yep, that's GG,
Oh.
man. That gap's gonna get close, not like that. Man, 6 claimed a lot of life tonight,
Yeah, we got a lot of tombstones over there.
even for the leaders. So, yeah, turn 6 does not discriminate. Now he's back to the back of Guerrero again, so he's gonna have to do it all over again. Deja vu.
This time with damage.
This time with damage, yep. That did not look insignificant, I would say. I wouldn't say heavy, but not insignificant. Arrow for sure, I would say. Front arrow. Which I would say it does suck for the McLaren. McLaren is quite front sensitive. But the pace differential between these two, but I don't think Thomas is gonna just let him go. Coming into 4. Holding on to it. Taking a look-see. A little too far back. Thomas went wide on the exit.
It'll be a drag race to 6.
Yep, it's definitely side by side. Enough overlap. Rive dipped. Not a bad choice. You don't want to die over that. At this point, I would say it's hard when you're in the heat of the moment, when you're in the seat. The clear choice is you have to give up chasing Kate, I would say. Just take P2 and hopefully save yourself from the midfield master. Not so hold your P2, but nothing worth dying for. But look at how close they are, exiting 11.
If he makes it back to P2, he's 45 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, that's sketchy. You're right. You are right. He may not have P2, to be honest.
He makes the pass on Greer.
Ooh, that looks a little slidey from Guerrero.
He's probably feeling those worn tires by now.
Yeah. With Rife being 45 seconds, I actually don't think he may have lost the podium.
I
For
think
real.
he did. Yep.
You're right.
I think that spin in turn 6 cost him the podium.
Because midfield master, both of them, they are not halfsies. So a good stop is 25 seconds faster than Rife's stop. But with this margin, they can even afford to take tires, to be honest. Not that they should or will, but that's just how big that margin is with taking tires. Case halfsy with no tire may be the clutch call.
Yeah, I'm thinking that was the move right there.
Case going to right back of Fate. Is that K? Nope, that is
No,
not.
this is
That's
Shatner
Rich.
and Fade.
Yeah, and behind is K Rich. They are just strolling. They're not even pushing that hard, both of them.
They don't need to.
Really, they don't need to. You're right. They just need to cruise home for the podium. I imagine they pit last second. They got no traffic. I assume they're both similar and happy with each other's pace. Eric's got a yellow. I'm gonna do that. Oh, that looks expensive. Coming down to T2, Andrade hairpin. Tidy. Oh, gravel. Oh, that looks expensive. Yep, that was expensive. Kovic got a yellow.
Kovic. Oh, yep, caught the sausage.
And Liz hopped off the corkscrew on the main screen. I'm replaying on the main screen. Oh. Okay, not the. Nah, that's arrow damage for sure. That was nearly got rear-ended by the car behind chasing as well. I am slightly surprised that T6 claimed more lives than Corkscrew tonight.
Yes.
At least on self-delete. On self-delete wise.
Yeah. I thought for sure the Corkscrew would be the one.
Yeah, same. And mostly Corkscrew is homicide, not suicide.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Eric's just went to the
What do you do in
pit.
this position if you're Zodi Fade? You're running P2 behind your teammate. Do you settle for P3?
I would say I settle. I don't know if they realize they're P3 at the moment. Like, how did Rife's pit go? But I would say I definitely settle. I don't think I would push my teammate. I would just settle for the team. I myself, I'm much more a team player than myself, than like personal, because I'm not that fast. I would just score for the team if I'm in the position to. So if I know we are 1-2 at this point, or 2-3, I'm like, dude, that's great point. Why risk? Why risk bringing 4th place near us? We're just gonna cruise away.
I'm replaying. O'Neill has a yellow.
Oof.
Yep.
That is turn 10, yeah?
Yep, more front
Turn
end
10
damage.
claim more lives than Corkscrew.
Yeah.
Eskovich and Meyer, yeah?
Yes.
Oh my god, I just clicked onto Kovic. I literally just clicked onto him. Sorry, sir. This is like the 3rd time I cursed this man. Oh my god, that is so expensive.
I don't think
There
he
you
made
go.
any contact with the wall, did he?
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Maybe he stalled the car.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely yes. We have 8 minutes left, so about 5 laps, I would assume. So our current leader, Shanna and Fate, midfield master, just gonna have to come in soon-ish. Pit window closes in under 7 minutes. That would be 5 laps, yes. They're coming on top of the hill.
Oh, did Greer finally make his pit stop? Yeah, didn't he?
Eric's got a
Just-
yellow. Oh, he's exiting the pit.
Yeah, he was exiting the pits. So just P1, P2, and P7.
Yep, Shanna just come in.
Fade's gonna stay out and lead a lap.
Yep. Let's trade spot.
Okay. See how long Shatner's in.
Yep. And I still fully believe they are 2-3 at the moment.
Yeah, Shatner just dropped to P3.
Yep.
Still about 10 seconds ahead of Rife.
I'm gonna hop onto Rife, see where it is. Rife just exited turn 11.
Yeah, Fade's gonna hold that spot.
Yep.
Or Shatner's gonna hold that spot, I'm sorry.
Maya just yield to Rife, being lapped. Hop on board with Andrew Long. Chasing Liz up front, and then behind him has Tom Square. Liz just dived into the pit.
Thinking Fade may duck in this time as well. Yep, he is.
Yep. Which we have to keep an eye on Shatner and Rife, see where he comes out. His teammate oh, Dykstra got yellow. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
turn 5. There's a little bit of sausage. Upset a little on the outside. Stay on throttle, touching the gravel. The lead change back to K. Shatner's coming out of T11. Gonna overtake his teammate Fate, looks like.
Rife may
There we
get
go.
fade.
Yeah, I think
Rife
so.
is gonna get fade.
I think so. That looks like it just happened. Actually, I don't know. They're so tight. This is so tight. Ooh, yeah, he did.
Just, oh, they're side by side.
They're side by side. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yep. Now, Faye gotta run for his life. That's no help. The next car
On
back
cold
is...
tires.
That's true. He gotta run for dear life in cold tires. Also, presumably older cold tires.
Yes.
Since...
Drag race to P6 or to turn 6.
6, yep. Now, P2 is pretty solid. Do you want to risk P2 come back and help? No, I won't. Nope.
No, that's. I think it's
Nope.
too far back.
It's too far back. For a second, you're not gonna risk that much and come back and help. Fate just gonna have to run for his life. At least hold on to dear life for three more laps.
You're on your own now, Junior.
He is on his own against someone who has warmer and newer tires. Oh, Gilchrist go to Solver too. You want to cover that one?
Yeah.
Oh, Dykstra.
Got it.
Oh, a T10 again. Oh my god, sausage again.
Man.
2 laps in a row, he got ruined by sausages. Oh,
He
barely.
saved it.
Yep. Oh, Rife just went wide on 4.
He is all over the back of Zodi Fade.
He is. Two more laps to go, maybe 3.
Getting there is one thing, making the pass is a whole other story, though.
Yep. 2 more laps, see if we can hold on. Oh, I forgot. Rife got aero damage. That would make it even more difficult. Like following with a McLaren was hard already, I would say. They are quite susceptible to the air. And then on top of that, you have aero damage. Oh man, he's all over it. Oh my god, that was so close in the apex of 4. Oh, went wide. Try to power over. That give Zodivate a little better run into 6. Oh my god, they're so close under braking.
Much better line through corkscrew and Fade.
Then Fade, yep, absolutely. And tighter on 9 as well. Only 1 lap to go. You want to go to Alan Leung? 7th. Oh, they're side by side.
Makes the
Just got
pass
O'Neal.
on O'Neal. O'Neal's got a lot of damage in that car.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Last lap for the front. As Fade to hold Rife behind.
They're so close.
Oh my god. Definitely back up Rife a lot. Rife got a better braking with newer tires. Still could not make a pass tight enough on Andretti. There was a sausage. Yep, they both had to lift a lot because of old tire up front, and Rife got aero damage. You can go back to either list or you can come up front, I suppose.
Yeah, I jumped up front because Kay's about to finish his lap.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, every braking zone, the newer tires, just so much better than Zodifate's old tires. But still cannot manage the pass. Oh my god, went wide to turn 9 sausage. That's GG, no more diving. There's no diving on 11 because of that.
Shatner brings home P2.
Fate, P3. Rife, P4. Swan coming up.
Yeah. It's a good run for Tony Swan today.
That was, yeah. P5, that's good stuff. That's good points. I don't usually remember seeing him this far forward. I don't mean to talk trash, but good points, good points. And then we have Alan Leung there. I assume went wide in the second to last. Oh no, oh no.
He caught the sausage.
Is he gonna cost him? That did cost him, didn't it? O'Neal got a free place, didn't it?
O'Neal got around him.
Oh my god, that's tragic. Second to last corner ever. And you gave up a free place.
Almost 2. Rear is right on his backside.
Rear is right up, yup. What a race. The difference of pit strat, I quite enjoy that. And I'm gonna be real honest, I did not see half C with no tires.
No,
I did not consider that.
Considered that.
Me neither. I was like half C is always tire.
It's a big brain move.
That was mega brain. All right, let's look at the race review. See who we can we kidnap. That's Rife there, and the Fisher household with Fastly. I'm gonna get Rife here.
Yeah.
Where do I do that?
Oh,
Hello,
man.
sorry, you got kidnapped.
I was having a conversation there.
Sorry.
Aw. Well, hey guys.
Welcome
How
back.
are you feeling?
I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah?
I mean, frankly, you know, it's not the result that I would have wanted. Not the result I could have had, surely. I mean, I was enormously shocked with coming out of the pit with my fresh tires. I know Kay had already pitted before because I watched him do it, and I was only 10 seconds behind, and I was like, man, with the fresh tires, with, you know, the fuel load that I have, I might actually have a pace advantage, and I think I did. Or I could have, at the very least. But you know, when you're kind of in that mindset, you begin to push a little bit, and the story of my race essentially revolved around, I made a mistake, and after which point, I was like, all right, yeah, you know what? I'll just settle, because I was like 20 minutes left, and he had about 11 seconds of a gap, which, in order to facilitate a victory, I would have had to drive like a god, frankly. Because I know that he wasn't really under a whole lot of pressure at that point. He didn't know necessarily that I was on the alternate strat, most likely. And I know he had like a yellow flag at one point, but I wasn't really concerned about it. So I started to not focus so much. And I completely failed to consider, until I switched my MFD to the overall standings, I failed to consider that both Shatner and Fade were still in front of me and had yet to make their pit stop. At which point I realized, oh crap. I've been phoning it in for the last 15 laps, And these guys, meanwhile, have been making up ground when I, make a small mistake or something, and I didn't have to be pushing as hard as I was, and I would have been able to take a podium. So that was kind of what happened to me. Is I realized too late that I was actually in danger of being thrown off of the podium. So yeah.
And they didn't have a lot of traffic to deal with either. I think they were just kind of together
Cruising.
lapping.
Would you like to know how you got? I think I would use the word outbrain tonight because your pace was not far from K.
Yeah, I was doing really well.
It was obviously you both took half C. Yeah, I'm sure you could feel that in the beginning. He did not take tired.
What was K's pit delta? Did he take fuel?
No, he took fuel. He did not take tires.
Take tires.
How much fuel? Do you think he was on a half load?
I do not know for sure. It was a 9-second stop.
Okay, so that seems like probably some fuel then.
Yes, but no tires. So that's where you got. We got outbrain too. We never considered. Oh, I'm going to take fuel without tires.
I never would have thought about that.
Yep.
I had, we were like for like then. If he took half fuel, I took half fuel. Then him and I were on the exact same footing at the beginning of that race, and we were neck and neck. It was just the mistakes. He went out wide turn 6 once. I went out wide turn 6 once, and that was the story.
Yeah, and Trey lead there. Yep.
Yeah. So he had some really strong pace on this track. Not as strong as on Zolder, I'll admit. But I did expect him to break a little bit more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
at least he
pleased.
was challenged tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really nice. I feel like we pushed each other.
You guys definitely did.
We were both lapping very, very well too. We were pushing each other, but we're not making too many critical mistakes. Of course, I mentioned the sausage crib throwing us out wide. That happens. I expected to have at least one of those incidents tonight. I went off the track more than a couple of times. I'm sure you saw. But
mostly turn 6. That's where a lot of the death tonight was in turn 6.
Yeah, and it was just the one time I wasn't able to keep it on track, which I think probably put me behind Shatner and Fade. So that was
because that put you behind Guerrero again, and Guerrero just would not yield.
Which, look, I'm gonna be honest, Tommy. It was not the most intelligent thing you could have done having me behind you, because I was kind of on a mission to get past. There were a couple of times where I was in a position where I had, a technical right to the space at turn 6 on the inside.
Yep, we saw that.
I was not gonna toss it in there.
Not gonna die for it.
Nobody wanted me to.
Yeah.
And all that, and
I agree that he defended probably harder than I would have as well.
Yeah, I mean, surely he knew that we weren't on the same
fighting. Yeah. Like, and he's not just gonna let you go, but not also elbows out defending.
Yeah, which is what kind of surprised me. I talked to him before. Him and I are pretty good friends, I'd say, in the SRA space, and it's great to have a battle like that every once in a while, but if we're in this kind of like a racing scenario, I kind of would have preferred he let me by. I'm not really mad about it per se.
I wouldn't say exactly let you by, but like especially when you were saying you were parallel in 6, I would say that is about the point you should yield.
Yeah, when I pretty obviously had like a major pace advantage.
Pace advantage. Yep.
If it's any consolation, he wasn't holding you up on purpose. There were several people that were in that same position.
K was behind him for a very long time as well.
Yeah, so was O'Neill.
Yep. So like you're not the only one who were staring at Thomas for a while.
Yeah. Well, I really should have had Quentin and Fade, I think. Problem being, Fade on pit exit, I messed up my exit for turn 1. Turn 2, I guess, technically. Messed up my exit, and I touched the sand, so I couldn't really stick my nose in, and then I got stuck behind, which was a big problem, because again, I had a pace advantage. There were a couple of times where I almost ran into the back of Zodi mid-corner, which was tough.
Coming into turn 2 again, you get held back so much. I was on board on the camera. I heard you had to lift so much. You just couldn't guess because he was right in front of you. Like you have newer tire too, right? His tire was an hour old, but you just could not use that because he was right in front.
Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, I really just should have stuck it up the inside. I would consider myself to be more conservative, especially after what happened at Olden Park. You know, I knocked a couple of people out the way. So I tried to be pretty conservative when it comes to trailing cars, but I think I could have tried to stick it in, considering how late the turn-in is for turns 1 and 2. But that's a story for another time. You know, I'll take a P4. It's certainly not bad. Running for an alternate strategy as well. I think, surprisingly, I could have, like I said, won the race. You know, with fresher tires, you know, Kay was 10 seconds ahead of me. And I was running, you know, laps that were roughly comparable to what I was doing at the start of the race when we were both in, you know, optimal conditions. And I think that there is a world where I keep it consistent and clean and take the win on that race. But obviously that is not this world, and these things do happen.
It happens.
But at least I didn't make, you know, some critical error and end up placing way down the order. So I certainly think that, you know, P4 is kind of...
Good points.
But it's not a P18 like at Olden Park, and it's not a P20 like at Valencia. So, like I said, you know, it's fine. It's all right.
It's good point still.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for giving us a good race. We have a lot of coverage of you tonight, so you definitely need to go watch it back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice change of pace for me looking back on the race review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me in.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Cheers.
All right. Let's see. I don't want to pull Thomas in. Thomas hosting.
Kay does not like to stick around. He does not want to be interviewed.
Yeah, he does not. He just trying to stay in the shadow so no one boosts him up to D2. I think that's it. No. Oh, you want to talk to Fate or not? Have we had him before? I'm gonna get him here.
May have. You can grab him.
I'm gonna grab him. Hello, Zodi. Can you hear us? Hello, Zodi Vate.
Again?
There he is.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, I gotta close your guys' stream. We got a delay. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a good race. I was happy with that one.
Did you expect a third place?
Oh no. Me and Shatner were on comms, and we said, well, you know, we're not as quick as the first two guys, so we're just gonna try to hang it out and try to get some like top 5 points, maybe, you know, for the teams. And we just kind of paced ourselves and tried to have at least a little bit of tire left, but it was pretty rough out there after an hour on those tires. So when Shatner came out of the pits and he said, "Oh, I'm ahead of Riffy," and I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, something must have happened. So I was like, "Well, we'll see what happens." And I come out, and I came out like right ahead of him. Yep. And I knew I was like in a disadvantage, so I just parked it on every apex. Like I was literally just like I was just coasting through the apexes because like he wasn't setting up the passes and he was like right on my ass the whole time. So I was like, well, if you're gonna stay on my ass, then I'm just gonna park it, you know. So yeah, and you know I thought he was gonna dive down, maybe turn one a couple times, and if he was, I was just gonna let him go because I don't think I could have fought him, but never tried it. So.
He said he considered it a couple of times. But...
yeah, we might have made contact a little bit there, but I mean, we had a pretty good gap to the next, so you know, a little door bumping wouldn't have been too bad. But yeah, it was good. It was a good race. It's one little mistake on those curbs and you die. So, and there's a lot of corners in there where you got to like commit. So, I'm really sweaty. I need to take a shower.
Well, good race tonight. A nice surprise, I assume.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew we didn't have the pace. Just trying to get some points for the team series, and yeah. So we
you
were
guys already had a massive gap in the team series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 110 points.
This is just gonna increase it by quite some.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. We're this first time we podium, so yeah, we're pretty happy with that podium
Double
together.
podium.
At least. Yeah, so good stuff.
Good points tonight. Yep, congrats.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for casting too. Always like to watch it back during the week.
Absolutely.
So
All right, thank you. Well, we'll see you hopefully next week again. See how you guys gonna do. Maybe another double podium for us.
at the mountain, it's doubtful. But we got to do something. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully, I'll send you back to the race chat.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations again.
Yep.
Alrighty. What a race. That was tight. That really the differential of the strategy really takes it up a notch for me. I love it.
It was extremely exciting.
It was just like guessing who is halves in the beginning and watching them pit in the middle, and then at the end watching them catch each other between the strategies. Not so in the middle we have to watch the half C boys catch each other. At the end we have to watch Rife come back through the field with newer tires, and it was extremely entertaining. So we have a break next week for Christmas or New Year? Christmas. Then we'll come back after New Year in Mount Panorama, Bathurst. So I suppose that is going to be a last man standing thing again. That's every time we are there.
Yep.
So we're going to sweat for 2 weeks in the holiday season, see who sweat the most, and we will come back next week. In 2 weeks, my bad. 2 weeks, what am I saying? All right. See your SRA. Exit now.